So what's up? It's your man Churchill. Ha! Welcome back, man. It's really been a long time. Let me just be honest with everyone. And yeah, I know you expected a lot, and I'm really so sorry for maybe disappointing your expectations. It is easy for me to come up and tell you, oh, nilishikwa na jobs, sijui projects, nini nini. But let's face it, okay? If I started something, I knew I would be busy. So I'm not going to give you any excuse. What I'm going to say is that I am sorry for keeping you long. So anyway, welcome to today's video. For the new subscribers, welcome. Like, what's up? And for the returning subscribers, thank you so much for believing in me. That is so humbling. Anyway, today's video, I am going to discuss about the power of living in the present. Now, that is something I think for those who read the blog, I'll be dropping the blog link down below. Maybe you are kind of, you know what I'm going to speak about, but yeah, that is it. But before we start today's video, let's just take time to remember Nigeria and that is the Democratic Republic of Congo. We totally understand what is going on in those two countries, and we just hope that all will be well. Yeah. Otherwise, welcome back, welcome. Please, after you watch this video and appreciate the content that I'm going to discuss, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, like, subscribe, comment, and share, because this is Churchill's Cooper, because I love coffee. Now, in the course of my living, I have come to really appreciate one very basic and important thing in life, and that is living by the moment. You find most of the times people wanaanzanga kuuliza, hey Churchill, what is living in the moment even supposed to mean? Because unapata we are in a time where we are so worried by a lot of things. Exams are around the corner. Exams are literally around the corner for some people, and you know, it is post-corona, or rather it is slowly pre-post. It is post-pre. You get what I'm saying? It's about the time corona is ending and everything is now opening up. So kila mtu ako so worried with a lot of things. Oh, exams kufanya, oh, heartbreaks. Yeah, there are a lot of things that people are so worried with. And then now unapata we don't even appreciate what is happening at the moment. We are always blaming, raising fingers, everybody raising fingers. Okay, so up to the point that we never have time to appreciate the little good things that we have. And so we find ourselves every time wondering, by the time una notice it, the day is over, the week is over, 2019 is over, 2020 is here, and 2020 is over, 2021 is here. So you find yourself in that cycle. You will never appreciate the little simple things that make us happy. So unajikuta tu jammed up with a lot of issues. So that is when I decided to try to write about it. And then after writing about it, I saw maybe some people might not access my blog, so why not do a video on living in the present? Remember to like this video. That is if this content is amazing for you. Subscribe to my channel, comment and share. We can just share thoughts and see. Let's do this. This is Churchill's Cooper. Let's get this idea straight. I know we all have goals, we all have plans, we all have ideas, we have ambitions and visions. But now sometimes we have really allowed them so much into our lives. Let me take you just in my room. You'll find a lot of paperwork. I have written my dreams, my ambitions, my bucket list. You get all those nitty-gritties that everybody wants to have. Now, unapata unajiuliza, but how am I even appreciating the little things, the air that I'm breathing, the food? And by the way, when I say appreciate even the food and the clean water, I know what I'm saying. Mimi niliishi mali hakukukuwa na maji. I stayed in a place, sometimes food hakuna. So I totally understand what I'm trying to say. Even just having electricity, having the internet, man, it is so like appreciated. The security. And literally speaking, mnaeza ona what is happening in Nigeria, mazena, the Holocaust. Holocaust in DRC. So that is what I'm trying to say. Let's appreciate the little things. Now, there are three things, or rather two, let's see how they'll come, that you need to put into account for you to successfully finally say that, hey, I have lived in the present. The first thing is avoiding the past. Na hapa maze, I really want us to get everything clear. You can never know where you are going if you don't know where you are coming from. It is exactly correct. But now, one thing I need us to understand is that let us not allow the past to cloud us. There are three aspects of the past that we need to totally be careful with and totally understand. I'm going to enumerate them down. Number one, it is things that we were supposed to do but we did not do. Assignments umepatiwa, you never did. You're supposed to go somewhere, you didn't show up for the date, you didn't, blah blah blah. So unakaa to the whole life ukikumbuka, mimi mazee sikufanya kitu. So unakwanga, your mind, it's like inakuhaunt every time that, wewe hata ukiambia ufanye kitu mpya inaanza kukukumbusha, after all you didn't do that. What makes you think you will do this? So always try to of course learn from the mistake. If you're supposed to turn up for something and you didn't turn up for it, then learn. I mean, simply tell yourself, next time I am supposed to turn up for it, and then do it. But usiishi ukijiambianga, hey, I never turned up for it. Number two, things that we were supposed to do and we did and we succeeded. Hii inakuwa ujaza ego vibaya sana. And I really don't know if I'm making sense. I need you to get this correctly. There are some things, for example, unapata ulifanya exam and then ukapita na an A. And then you're trying to wonder like, wow, every time. Nobody can tell you, no, shit, ati, mi nilipita. Unajua, the moment that ego inaanza kupump up in you, you will never get that ideology ati pushing even forward, because utakuwa na that false cloud in your head of always remembering that, hey, after all, I got an A. Why are you telling me? Let me tell you, nobody gives a damn about that A. So you better get your ass together and forget about the things you succeeded and plan new things. Okay, I was watching Chris Kirubi, and there is one statement he said that really made me interested. Like, I mean, it was interesting. Churchill was interviewing him. Churchill is my name. What's up, baby? So Churchill asks Kirubi that, hey sir, so what is the greatest achievement you have ever made? And then Kirubi says, I have achieved nothing. And then I'm like, dude, I mean, this is somebody who owns 2 Rivers Mall. He owns Capital Media. So you're trying to wonder, he's a Kenyan billionaire. He owns, what's the name of that vehicle again? Your vehicle, your Gary Queen hutumia. Oh God, I'm forgetting it. Bentley Malzen. And then he's like, I have achieved nothing. And then, kijiangalia pa kwa bedsitter. I don't really live in a bedsitter, but you get what I'm saying. Wewe na hata si bedsitter, afadhali mtu wa bedsitter anajilipia rent. Wewe kwa university hostel unataka kujicompare na Chris Kirubi, ati si wote hatuja succeed. So like Churchill is like, try to make me understand, what do you mean you have achieved nothing? And then Kirubi answered, okay, I think I should be more respectful. Dr. Chris Kirubi answered that I really don't focus on what I have achieved. The moment I achieve something, I set new goals. So I set new goals design. I forget about it, because if I keep telling myself that, hey man, you own 2 Rivers Mall, you are a billionaire, you own Capital Media, you own ABCDFGH, it will get into me and I'll maybe forget to start planning new things. And that is exactly what I'm trying to say. So always ensure that you succeed in something, then plan new things and move on with them. Then the third thing is the things that you are supposed to do, you did them, but you failed. Oh God, this is now even bad. This is how self-image is created. What you feed your mind is like there are some forms of receptors. I really don't know so much about neurology, but I am convinced to believe that there are some receptors in your brain that they define your personality. So every time you tell yourself something that, oh, Churchill, I know I'm this, I know I am that. That is what your mind tells you now. The moment you do something, say, I'll just use the example of an exam. Unafanya kitu, then you fail. Maybe terribly, maybe not terribly. Terribly, yeah, you fail. So don't keep telling yourself that I am a failure. No, forget about it, learn it, and then move on. If it is an exam will fail, remember you have 165 more exams. What is that even supposed to mean? I don't know. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. You have a lot more exams that you can actually do better. So stop focusing on those three things: what you did not do, what you did and succeeded, and what you did and failed. Now, the second thing, have a clear vision of your future. Tell yourself, okay, Churchill, in 10 years, in 1 hour from now, in 2 years, in 10, 30 years, 50 years, 100, I want to live past 100, by the way. Years from now, I want to be somewhere. I want to be this type of an engineer. I want to be a father. I want to be a grandfather. I want to be a president. You don't know what I want to be. So once you make your vision clear, it kind of opens a way for you. So unajua, everywhere that you are stepping, you really have to give the best of it. What else? Everything that you're supposed to do to make your future better, you're going to give the best of it, rather than having you're not living up for anything. So if you're just in school existing, hata hizo lectures you'll never be attending them. If for example, I teach salsa, if you just come to salsa to just belong to people, you won't give the best of it. Even in that business, kama hauna goals of being an executive, being a director, chairperson, a president, whichever, you know, all those titles, hautakuwa na ile morali ya kujipatia nguvu. But the moment unajidefine, unasema hey, okay, now this is where I want to be, this is where I want to go, itakupatia ile idea ya kwamba in meditation it is known as mindfulness. You will always be open to everything, like your inner ears and eyes itafunguka, and you'll always be looking around and saying, okay, this is where I can make something better, this is what I'm supposed to do, this is what I'm not supposed to do, rather than just living vaguely. So have a vision for yourself. I love number 3. I just like doing this, like, I don't know why. Okay, let's be serious a little bit. Number 3, be grateful for everything. Now, I know I had already made a sneak peek of this in the beginning, but let me just now insist on it. Let me sit myself well, because this is a strong point. Okay, be grateful. And I cannot insist on this enough. Be grateful. Wase, nyenye hamjui, people are suffering out there. I actually did some shoot about a street child some other time. Man, after living that life, nilikuwa kuokota matakataka, kukula hizo uchafu, the clothes, it really woke me up. And I imagined, mimi ninaifanya tu for a shoot, kuomba chakula watu wakikunyima. I just pictured myself kuoga kwa river, and then I imagined there is actually somebody living this life every day. Those people mnawaona, because you know, when in art, you always have to ensure that everything you do, it is as real as possible. So I tried to wonder, there's some people actually living this life. Be grateful for everything in your life. And I'm actually going to do a whole segment video on gratitude, and we shall just discuss over it. So just for now, I'll just say, be grateful for everything: the food you're eating, your parents, your friends, your school, your phone, your underwear, everything, pretty much everything. So just be grateful. Number 4, we got you. Number 4. Wow, I can't believe it. The ideas are just flowing. Okay, point number 4, don't be overly obsessed with your vision. Of course, you have a vision, you're planning for yourself something, you visualize yourself somewhere someday, but don't let it don't be over obsessed with it. Unapatanga wale wasewa, hey bro, see, come to dance. Man, mimi, I gotta study for something. I gotta practice for something. I gotta plan for. Nah, you will die. Think about it. You are going to die. Don't be overly obsessed about everything. I mean, try to let it loose. Nilikuwa ninasoma some certain novel ya Daniel Steele inaitwa The House. So the lady writes about this old man. He's in almost his 100 years. He doesn't have any close relatives. So when the man is reflecting back on his younger, in his youth life, anakumbuka he used to really do everything. He never smashed. Okay, he used to smash and have some few, mipango hapa and pale, but he never had nothing serious. He never took time to invest in family, in friends. So he ended up a very rich guy. Okay, according to the book, he was the richest man in the country, but he had nothing particularly, no close relations, no nothing. So this is what I'm trying to say. try to ensure that, yeah, it is good. Invest in your education, invest in your talent, invest in everything, but do not allow it to cloud you to the point that sasa hiyo tu ndio inakuwa wewe. I mean, let it lose some few times. Go, if you drink yourself dead. Okay, that is the worst advice I can give anybody, but you get what I'm saying. Try to party, try to let it loose, go for the road trips. I mean, have those parties. I like to party. I don't like to party, but I like to party. You get what I'm saying. Have everything fun. Buy the clothes, buy the jewelry. Yeah. Well, I say, I don't really care what the correct spelling is. We're not here for English class. That's what I'm saying. So don't allow your vision to overly obsess you. Try to just be loose a little bit. Of course, kuna hiyo level ya seriousness, but isikue tu ati hata siwezi kukuwelcome juu ninajua tu utaniambia, oh, sijui Churchill, oh, utakufa, utapata hizo pesa tununue jeneza yako, umesikia nani, let it loose. Yeah, that is that, okay? So yeah, totally, those are pretty much more the things that you are supposed to do to ensure that you just live in the present moment. Huwa ninaambia wase, of course, allow, jiambie kwamba this is what I want to be and this is where I want to be. But now, the moment that I'm not still, I'm not there yet, let me appreciate where I am right now. Kuna hii msemo usema, let me see if I can remember it correctly, that don't focus on the destination, enjoy the journey. So thank you so much for watching this video. I want to hope and believe and trust that it has been inspirational for all of you. Yeah, I want to just hope that you have gained something, and if you have watched this video up to the end, just drop down a comment and say the power of the present. If you're using the emoji, remember to give me, I got muscles, I got muscles. Yeah, so till the next video, let's keep supporting me, let's keep sharing my content, let's be interactive on my social media. That is on Instagram at is he up, or yeah, the little old boy. And yeah, until then, toodles. Let me just dance to some jazz. Thank you. Peace.